In this video, I'm going to start talking about what I call the Quora traffic takeover. So there'll be a couple videos, but I want to start off by telling you what Quora is. We're going to have a look inside and how to set up your profile to get maximum exposure. Now, before we jump into the video, if you'd like more information on driving traffic to your websites, blogs, YouTube videos, or whatever you may have, make sure that you click the subscribe button now to get updates every time that I release a new video. I release videos a couple times a week, and it's all about building a lifestyle that's going to fit you. So what is Quora? Quora is a question and answer based site. It's also very social. There is a lot of interaction between the people that ask the questions and the people that respond. So there is a lot of opportunity here to get a lot of targeted traffic to your links. So let's jump over to Quora.com and I'll give you a tour. So here we are on Google. So before we jump into Quora itself, I want to show you what kind of authority and power Quora has. So I've got a little plugin here that shows me the authority and how powerful Quora is. So if we look down here, this has a page rank of 77. It's got 593,000 links inside, and it has a domain authority of 93. So it doesn't get a whole lot better than that. So you can see how much it drives traffic. It's going to be great for SEO. And with the social aspect inside, you're going to drive a lot of traffic. So let's jump into Quora and have a look. So now we're inside Quora. I'm already logged in. So if you don't have an account, just head over to Quora and create your own account. So as you go through here, you can see, there's questions being asked, like what are the simple ways to earn income from blogging and what do you blog about? So as you can see here, no one's answered yet. There's a few people following it, and then I can choose to answer it if I want to. So let's see if we can find something here. Once you click into something here, I want to find, so this one's got 68,000 what they call upvotes, and I'll talk a little bit more about upvotes when we get to actually the traffic part. But once you go in here, you can see that they've asked the question. There's 188 people following it, and you can see all the responses down here. So this guy here, he answered way back in 2008, but there's, he's put a nice response and answer together, which is what you want to do on here. You want to give good value and feedback on this stuff. So we could have cut this post down a little bit and drove them to our website to finish reading the blog post that we have. But as we go down here, you can see, you can upvote it, you can share it, you can forward it, all that kind of stuff. But you can see how much you can drive traffic from this. So let's go and have a look at our profile. So as you can see, a lot of people ask questions. You can go and ask questions, but really what you want to be doing is answering as many questions as you can. As you build up your answers, you're going to get a lot of traffic from this site. Now, to get Quora to really work for you, you need to set up your profile properly. So let's click on my profile and I'll show you what I mean. So here we are on my profile. As you can see, I've built a good description along with a link to my website. I've also included some keywords that I want to be known for. I've also been able to build my credentials in a certain way so when people see my responses, they're also going to be able to see my website in every single post that I do. And I'm going to get views from that as well. So let's have a look at how we edit this stuff. So once you're in here, you can click on, changing your image. As soon as you click in here, you just type whatever your description is, whatever you want to be known for. There's a lot of great resources on how to build a good profile. Now, in the description, when you go and edit this, as you can see, you're able to put a lot of information in here. So I was able to type out a nice description. I use some keywords that I want to be known for, like marketer, online business. I was able to put my website in here, and I was able to put my other channels in here or other ways to connect with me. So I can build on this and I can expand this as I go, but this is a pretty good one right now where everyone can kind of see how to connect with me. Now, credentials and highlights. When you fill out your credentials, you want to fill these out as much as you can, as many things as you can. So as you go in here, you can see just add a credential. You just click on add a credential. You can put in employment, education, where you live, where you've been, spaces. You can add if you're a member of spaces within inside Quora, which we'll talk about, and different languages. If you speak more than one language, you can put all that in here. So as you can see, I put some stuff in here. Now, what I did with this one right here, so this is the first one that people see. So what I did is I just put head honcho at trevormcafee.com, but every time I post a response, they're going to be able to see my website. So I have that at the top. So that might be something you want to think about and how you word that and craft that. So as you see here, I've answered, and this is how it's going to look. So every time I've answered, it's going to show my website. Now, the knows about section, you want to complete this too. You want to add everything that you know. You also want to try and find keywords for your topics that are your best target market. So you can go through here. I put a whole bunch in here, but you can put, all kinds of stuff on here. Just go through and look at it. You can put Facebook advertising, Facebook ads, and you can just add all these stuff. But you want to put in as much information in here as you can to build your profile and what you know. As you build more things in here, you're going to find them more and more on your feed, and that way you'll have more suggestions on questions that you can answer to be able to answer and drive more traffic to your websites. Now, as you use Quora more and more, you're going to start to see topics and come across topics that you know about and start answering questions. When you come across those, come back to this section on topics that you know and start adding them. You want to add as many as you can in here. So I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. I'm going to go let you build your Quora profiles. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to find questions to answer and how we should answer them. I'm going to show you how you can actually outsource this whole thing so you can be pretty much hands off. But this is a great traffic source. I'm already getting traction with it. So it's going to be something that you're going to want to implement into your traffic strategy. It's also a fun way to interact and learn some new things. Now, I hope you guys really liked this video and learned something useful today. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. Make sure to click the subscribe button to get notified of my next video on how we're actually going to use